red-hot housing market. If you're looking for a home in South Florida and feeling a bit overwhelmed, you're not alone.
Home prices are surging. That means finding your dream home is becoming harder. CBS 4's Keith Jones joins us live in Weston with what's driving the buying frenzy. Keith.
Yeah, a lot more expensive these days. Part of the problem is here you have cash-rich investors who are coming in gobbling up properties all over South Florida. That's depleting the inventory, and consequently that raises the prices to record levels, some say. And so if you are lucky enough to find a for sale sign in a prospective neighborhood, be prepared to pay out the nose.
I've never seen a market like this one. The prices are just increasing at an astronomical rate.
Florida's real estate market is hopping, a seller's dream. Melissa Miller, a top broker in Weston, says most houses are selling for above asking. In Miami-Dade County, house prices are up 21.6% from this time last year. Condos up 17%. One of Miller's clients, who now lives in Kansas, just put their Parklet house on the market yesterday.
Probably about, what, 100?
Yeah, $100,000 difference.
They were renting out that Parkland home, but long-distance landlording wasn't their thing. A year ago, they couldn't get a nibble.
Lots of showings, but there was just so many properties listed at the time that it just, the prices were just dropping.
From Parkland to Coral Gables, out-of-staters are moving in droves, but the inventory has dried up.
As soon as the property comes on the market, we have like multiple offers, and then we all go into a multi-offer situation.
This Coral Gables listing belongs to Belinda Sim of Sim Realty. It's modest from the outside.
Here you have the kitchen. You're going to see it needs to be updated.
And needs a ton of work inside. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,100 square foot home is listed for $1.4 million, which begs the question, are homes way overpriced?
I'm having my buyers pay what the market should be, not necessarily what the hype is. So, you know, when you go to an auction, you get caught up in it. So I think, you know, we have to manage our expectations, and we're just waiting for the market to level out, which it hasn't yet.
If you ask any realtor or broker, they're going to tell you the market is healthy, and there's little chance of a repeat of 2008 when housing crashed. Andrea Hessen, professor of finance at UM's Herbert School of Business, agrees. She says that's because in 2008, banks handed out loans like Oprah handed out studio gifts.
This time around, the credit market has been very, very disciplined. Lenders are being very, very careful about not allowing buyers to borrow too much money.
The seller's market, top dollar prices, isn't going anywhere for a while.
I think we're going to see a continuation of that going into next year, but I think it'll level out, you know, by the end of 2021.
And almost every realtor can sum up the real estate biz in just a few words.
So it's been a wild market, let's just say, but a fun market.
All right, so here's another problem here with this current market the way it is right now. Banks have to come in and appraise these homes, and a lot of times the banks are not appraising them for the asking price. So a couple things have to happen here. The seller has to put it back on the market, or the seller's got to come down in price, or that prospective buyer has to come up with the difference in the appraisal price and the asking price, and a lot of folks cannot do that. Live tonight in Weston, Keith Jones, CBS 4 News Tonight.